Hey guys, it's nitemaric. I'm doing a commentary, bum bum bum, on a rant on weeabos and wapanese people. Irony is, he gets like half the stuff wrong. Let's start the freaking show.
Hey man, have you seen that new episode of Naruto last night? Wasn't it cool? Yeah man, it was like so cool, especially when he used that shadow ball attack. Yeah! We've all seen conversations like these take place, because the people that say stuff like this are everywhere.
They're called fans.
They're called wapanese people.
F-A-N-S, fans.
I actually lived in Japan for almost 5 years.
What did I just say?
And there are a lot of things that I like about the place, but I can't even talk about those things to other people because...
Okay, also I skipped this intro is stupid and there's some stuff I'm gonna cut out.
All you nerdy Wapanese people out there made the topic seem so uncool. So
I actually don't care.
I want to be like, okay, hey dude, you know, Japan was a pretty cool place to live in.
Because I'm antisocial and I don't have a life.
It can't be helped that I end up looking like some kind of anime nerd. I'm making this rant so all you Wapanese people...
No, you just never gave it a shot.
Weeabos. ...
So,
you know, tone it down a little. Well, let's get something cleared first. I'm not Wapanese. Urban Dictionary defines a Wapanese as someone with obsession with anime originally tailored for young Japanese children.
Stop slinging the word if you don't know what it means.
Why obsess over anime?
Why not? We like it. So what?
It's not like people actually look like this.
Show that picture again. I will go stab you.
That Japanese culture is better than American culture, although they have never experienced Japanese culture firsthand.
That part is slightly true. But I've experienced Japanese culture, you know, being Japanese class and all that, but still, you know, you think you're cool, so I'll give you that.
Well, I just said I lived there for 5 years, so that would make me pretty experienced with the culture.
And I still don't care.
Half-heartedly studies Japanese language and/or is a part-time practitioner of martial arts.
Like that's like that half of it's true, but still.
I never took classes. I just learned it by being there and talking to people.
God damn it. To quote Piccolo, NERD!
Has a sword, samurai sword only, of course, collection. Does this sword count?
By the way, the joke isn't funny. And by the way, it's probably small too, so.
Extreme case may traipse around whilst wearing a costume that makes them resemble their favorite anime characters.
Cosplaying, so what? It can be fun at times.
I've never worn an anime costume in my entire life, but I can't prove that to you, so go believe whatever you want. But seriously, like, why do Wapanese people obsess over Japan?
Because we like to. Stop butting in. And you have nothing better to do but rant about people you don't even know in real life.
Look, I'm sorry that you have nothing better going on in your lives.
I don't realize he's making fun of people who cosplay, yet he can't. At least we can actually keep our one piece of clothing on. I've noticed that he's wearing 5 different shirts. Not the Vegeta, not the Goku shirt, but he's wearing like different Beat California, Beat Hawaii shirt. Really, you can talk about that, but not notice that yourself.
I'm sorry that when we were little, growing up in Japan, we got to act out our favorite TV shows like this. Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! It's over 9,000! It's over 9,000! For 9,000! For 9,000!
Also, I'm sorry that he does that the over 9,000 joke way too much. But he's a nerd and has no life of his own.
And all you got to do was, hey Duck, let's go to the forest and pick flowers.
Well, it's called soccer moms, my friend. Sigh.
Right behind you, little bear. Quack, quack. And to make up for it, now you're doing retarded stuff like this. And this. And this. But the truth is, Wapanese people have existed in America for a longer time than we think. Like, check out this guy, for example. That's right, it's the good old Steve Urkel.
Right now, I'm pretty sure you guys are drunk right now. I'm saying, so what? It's Steve Urkel, just because you obsess over him day and night.
Other than the fact that he's wearing a women's kimono rather than anime costumes, the overall appearance and behavior of a Wapanese person hasn't changed in 20 years. They all act like fags.
Because you have a collection of women's kimonos.
Dress like retards.
Unlike your shirts, who have changed in the last 5 minutes, have changed 5 times.
And always showing off their failed attempt to speak Japanese.
Let the cosplayers have their fun. Well, if you speak it so well, why don't you speak some for us?
But Steve Urkel's just an actor. In real life, he looks like a pretty cool guy, but that doesn't apply to most of you Wapanese people out there.
Look, it's cute that you learned the word Wapanese, but it doesn't mean you go saying it repeatedly, because you're going to be getting beaten up someday.
In real life, you can never turn this guy into someone attractive or cool.
Unlike you, who isn't attractive whatsoever, now are you?
And what is so special about anime?
Depends on which anime you're talking about. I mean, come on, we like it, so what? I mean, just because you're a supposed jock doesn't mean anything.
I do agree that the drawings and stuff are pretty cool and all, but you also gotta admit that America has made some pretty cool cartoon characters. Like,
name one that isn't for 5-year-olds.
There's Superman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Batman, and all these other guys.
I knew you wouldn't.
But each year, thousands of people decide to dress up like this pipsqueak named Naruto. Why is this blonde kid with whiskers so special?
Well, see, Naruto doesn't have a family, he's actually cool, unlike Superman or any of those guys he's mentioned. Or the fact that, you know, he doesn't have parents, so what? He's actually interesting backstory. Then again, you wouldn't know that because you're so busy being supposedly cool to notice it.
I've heard, cause he's a ninja, biatch. Okay, so what? He's still a human. Superman can't be killed.
Actually, according to what I've seen, Superman can be killed by being crushed in the mind, intense radiation from kryptonite. I can go on, but fuck.
According to the internet, this kid's powers include the ability to turn into a girl and to make clones of himself. Wait, let me get
He gets more powers further on in the story. I'd actually go with Naruto on this one.
straight. You guys like dressing up as a self-reproducing sex changer? I mean, if Superman and this kid was to fight, I'd go with hands down Superman.
On Halloween, it's okay to dress up like Superman, but it's not okay to dress like Naruto every 6 months. Hypocrisy 101!
Why dress up like him?
Really? We didn't say that. You did.
The Japanese people say that sushi is the best food in the world.
God, I hate you so much. The one thing we agree on.
California rolls rock!
God, I hate you so much. The one thing we agree on.
In my opinion, California rolls are a perfect example of a Japanese food.
You know this how?
But when you put like an actual piece of raw fish or octopus in their mouth, they're like, but Japanese people don't even eat that much sushi.
Like this guy, for example. He loves putting his tongue in other people's assholes. Mainly men. All men. Because he knows all the pictures that cosplay are mostly men.
In the 5 years that I've attended school there, not once have I been served sushi for lunch. It's just a rumor that got spread around because all you Japanese people out there will pretty much believe anything. I mean, if I start a rumor right now that Japanese people eat crap, wait, that actually might be true for some of them.
Irony is the peace sign actually came from Britain. It means fuck you. We Americans, and during the hippie age, made it to peace, and the Japanese adopted it. So we're just using something we already made ourselves. So technically we're not adopting anything there.
This is an idea. Why don't you try that? It'll make you very Japanese. But seriously, eating sushi doesn't make you Japanese. Doing the peace sign doesn't make you Japanese either.
So we like Japanese music. What the fuck's wrong with that?
Believe me, no one does that over there except for when they're getting their picture taken. You're never gonna see someone walking around the street going, kawaii! And what's even more annoying is Japanese people listening to Japanese music. They don't understand what the lyrics mean, and then they try to sing it out loud, and it just ends up sounding like
Kaiba! I think he had a seizure there.
And as imaginable, every Japanese person's dream is to live in Japan.
Do you have a problem with us wanting to live in Japan?
Do what exactly? Take my words for it, if you're not tied to a university or a company, you're not gonna survive for long. No one's gonna help you out. And with your crappy Japanese skills, you're not going to be able to communicate with anyone. And even with some miracle that you managed to master Japanese over here, and you want to talk about your favorite anime over there, they're just going to tell you that the show ended 2 years ago. You seriously have nothing.
I'm going to end it here. I don't want you to blow your brains out. It's nitemaric. I'll see you in your dreams.